Hi guys, it's Keith H, or the Airsoft Grenadier. Today I'm at First and Only Airsoft, and it's the Anzio venue. I promised after the visit to Fife War Games that I would do a walk around video while I was here, away from gameplay, just to show you a bit of the facility itself. In the background there is a bit of gameplay going on, so I'm going to be limited to what I can show you without walking in the middle of a war zone. There will be plenty of combat videos up after this visit. So we'll just show you some of the buildings here and what's involved. Now then, it was an old army base as far as I'm aware. There's lots of different buildings here, I believe there's 17 in total. And it looks like it was a camp that was used for perhaps a support unit rather than housing an entire infantry battalion. So there's motor pools here, training theatres, accommodation blocks, medical blocks and things like that. So I don't think it was meant to house an entire regiment or battalion of soldiers, but more something like a support unit, maybe like signals and transport, that kind of thing. So what you're looking at the moment are some of the buildings that are here in front of me. That looks almost like it's a toilet block. In actual fact, it might actually be where there were petrol pumps at one point. So that's probably what that building is. Over to the right is a pan round. I'll just zoom in there for you. That's the training theatre. And a little bit further up, the building that you can see at the top there, got some good footage of the battles in there earlier on today. That's where the NAFI was, or in layman's terms, that's where the bar was and the pool tables and things like that. So it was well fought over earlier on. Just panning around again, got another building down here. So I think what we'll do, because this one's actually furthest away from the action at the moment, we'll take a little look at it and I'll show you the condition of these buildings. Some are in a better state than others, some are completely derelict and in a poor state of repair, so there are areas that are a little bit hazardous underfoot, and some of the rooms have actually been blocked off so that you can't go into them, just purely for safety. Let's take a look in here. As you can see, fairly dark. Looks almost like it was a storeroom for perhaps the quartermaster. Lots of little rooms in here with serving hatches. I doubt very much that it was a chain of shops like McDonald's and Subway and things like that, so probably this was where the quartermaster was. But again, the floor's literally covered in BBs, so these places have been well fought over the years. I know a lot of guys watching this might have been to Anzio before, but a lot of people haven't, so it's really for your benefit that I'm doing this. This is the one that, when I first approached it, looked almost like a toilet block. But we can see here, we've got the metal shutters allowing access to this. We'll go and have a look and see what it was. Obviously been a workshop at some point. Yeah, we've got the old fuse boxes on the wall there, just panning round. I've got a feeling this was a workshop for vehicles of some sort. A couple of offices. And although these kind of venues just look like a war zone, that look maybe a bit unsafe, actually that's brilliant to fight over. And this is the training theatre that I'm going into just now. So we'll go in and we'll see what's at the theatre. Well, this one is a real war zone. It's not been BBs or airsoft pyro that's blown those walls down, so probably at some point it's been knocked down just for the safety of the guys that want to use this venue for airsoft. Little firing holes punched through the walls there. A little bit flooded through there, so I'm not going to go through there with the camera in case I slip. Take a little look outside again. I don't have the Steadicam with me today, so some of the footage might be a little bit bouncy as I walk around. And this is the theatre here. So at some point, probably a good deal of seating in here, and a projector with a screen on the wall someplace. I can imagine years ago there would have been lectures and presentations being done in here. So this part of the site just now is probably the safest place for me, just to give you a walk round and description of what's in front of me. There's the bar area up there. Tell you what, we'll take a quick look up here just to finish off the video. Over to my right at the moment, that's where the gameplay is. I don't want to risk walking in there with a camera like this. Not only will I disturb the gameplay, but I'll probably get the camera shot out of my hand. There's a view of that building there. It's quite a large building. Good number of rooms in there. The windows are all knocked out again, just purely for safety. Guys can lean out the windows, shoot at players on the attack. Attacking players can shoot the defenders. But after all the talk over the years of Scotland having the best airsoft sites in the world, look at this. Never seen anything like this in Scotland. Fantastic venue for airsoft. The place that comes closest to this in Scotland, I would say, for CQB is going to be Fife War Games, the venue that I done the last walk around video. But otherwise, all Scotland really has is woodland sites. I would say Scotland's woodland sites are absolutely phenomenal, but for you guys that like CQB, well, this is really unbeatable. Look at this, the size of the place. It's maybe quite difficult to get a good impression of that on camera, but this is an immense venue for airsoft. So for anyone in the UK, Scotland, England, Wales, Ireland, if you've been thinking about coming to Anzio, then really, yeah, definitely come down here or up here depending where you stay. It's a great site. So there you go, that's the walk around video over. I won't go any further into the gaming zone just purely for safety of the camera. I had a fantastic time here today. There will be lots of skirmish videos going up, so look forward to those, guys, and thanks again for watching. Having just finished filming in the bar area, guys, and just noticing what a great view you get from the broken windows up here. You get a good overall view at the bottom half of the base here, a great view of the buildings. It just kind of helps give you an impression of the scale of the site overall. What you're looking at here, tarmacadden roads, and what would appear to be a couple of drill squares there. Again, quite small in size, the drill squares themselves. An army drill square tends to be a fair bit bigger than that, so again, this wasn't a facility that was used for training whole battalions of soldiers, but brilliant site, guys. Get yourselves over to Anzio if you've not been here before, and look out for the skirmish videos. Bye just now.